Hey there! Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to share something that may completely shift the way you look at relationships, attraction, and self-control. Have you ever wondered what really happens when you stop giving a woman constant attention? When you step back, stay silent, and truly ignore her? Most men think ignoring a woman is about playing games, manipulation, or just trying to make her chase. But the truth goes much deeper than that. When you ignore her with stoic discipline, something powerful begins to happen, both in her mind and in yours. In this video, we'll break down why ignoring her can instantly shift the balance of power, how stoic tactics teach you to detach from her reactions and focus on your inner strength, what psychological triggers are activated when you pull away, and most importantly, what happens next, step by step, when you hold your frame. Stick with me until the end, because this isn't just about relationships. It's about life, self-respect, and the kind of man you choose to be. Main Body Part 1, the Stoic Foundation. Let's begin with a simple truth. The Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, they never wasted energy on things outside their control. And what is one of the greatest illusions in modern relationships? That you can control how someone feels about you. You can't. You cannot control her mood, her attraction, her attention span. What you can control, however, is your response. Ignoring her doesn't mean being rude, arrogant, or cruel. It means not chasing. It means not bending your frame to gain approval. It means standing tall in silence, letting her come to you if she chooses. And here's the thing. Women notice this. They feel it instantly. Part 2. Why attention is her currency. Let's be brutally honest here. In today's world, attention is the new currency. Social media likes, DMs, constant validation. Women are bombarded with it 24/7. Most men play into this system. They chase, they text back immediately, they beg for her time, they bend over backwards. But the Stoic man is different. He understands that his attention has value. He doesn't give it away for free. So when you ignore her, not out of bitterness, but out of discipline, it shocks her system. She suddenly realizes, wait, why isn't he reacting like all the other guys? Why isn't he chasing me? What's different about him? This is where curiosity sparks, and curiosity is often the first stage of attraction. Part 3, the psychological trigger. Here's where it gets fascinating. Psychologists call it the scarcity principle. We desire what feels rare and unattainable. When you ignore her, meaning you don't flood her with attention, you don't over-explain yourself, you don't constantly orbit around her life, you create scarcity. Scarcity makes people rethink value. Suddenly, she starts to wonder if she misjudged you. She wonders what you're doing, who you're with, why you're not reacting. And that wondering can turn into obsession. But here's the catch. This only works if your silence is authentic. If you're sitting by the phone, desperate, waiting for her to text, she'll feel that energy. Stoicism is about inner calm, not hidden panic. Part 4. The shift in power. Now, let's talk about what happens next. At first, she might test you. She might ignore you back. She might throw subtle hints. She might even try to provoke a reaction. This is where most men crumble. They break silence. They reach out. They just check in. But the Stoic man doesn't move. He understands that silence is strength. He lets the storm pass. And here's what happens. Stage 1, confusion. She can't figure you out. Stage 2, curiosity. She starts thinking about you more than before. Stage 3, concern. She wonders if she's losing your interest. Stage 4, chase. If she values you, she'll reach out. Now, is this guaranteed? No. Not every woman will chase you. But that's the beauty of Stoicism. You're not attached to the outcome. If she comes back, great. If she doesn't, even better, because you've just filtered out someone who didn't deserve your time. Part 5. Real-life examples. Let me give you a story to make this real. A friend of mine, let's call him David, was dating a girl who loved attention. She thrived on compliments, constant texting, constant reassurance. But David started feeling drained. He realized he was bending over backwards just to keep her happy. One day, he decided to shift into Stoic mode. He stopped chasing. He stopped texting her first. He stopped jumping every time his phone buzzed. At first, she got upset. She even accused him of not caring. But he held his frame. Calm, respectful, unmoved. 2 weeks later, guess what happened? She started texting him more, asking for his time, trying to pull him back. Why? Because his attention had become scarce. She realized his focus was not something she could take for granted. This story isn't about manipulation. It's about self-respect. Part 6. The internal transformation. Now let's flip the perspective. Ignoring her is not just about how she reacts. The deeper power lies in how you transform. When you stop chasing, you free up your mental energy. You start focusing on your mission, your goals, your growth. Instead of obsessing over, why hasn't she texted me back? You're asking, how can I improve my health, my wealth, my wisdom? This is the true Stoic tactic. Detachment. Not coldness, not arrogance, but the ability to stand firm in who you are, regardless of outside noise. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That's exactly what ignoring her does. It recenters your power where it belongs, within yourself. Part 7. What to avoid. Now, let me warn you, many men misuse this tactic. They think ignoring her means ghosting, being disrespectful, or acting out of bitterness. That's not stoicism, that's immaturity. True Stoic ignoring means you don't beg for attention, you don't react emotionally to her tests, you don't let her control your mood, but you still remain respectful, calm, and grounded. If she texts you, you respond, but on your time, not instantly out of desperation. If she reaches out, you engage, but you don't drop your life to chase her. That's the difference. Part 8. Long-term effects. So what happens in the long run when you master this Stoic tactic? 3 things. Respect. She sees you as a man of discipline, not just another needy follower. Attraction. Your silence and self-control spark curiosity and desire. Freedom. You no longer live at the mercy of her reactions. And even if she walks away, you remain untouched because your worth was never tied to her in the first place. This is the ultimate Stoic freedom, the ability to stand strong with or without her. Conclusion, wrap-up plus call to action. So let's bring it all together. When you ignore her with Stoic discipline, 3 things happen. She feels the scarcity of your attention. She goes through stages of confusion, curiosity, and possibly pursuit. And most importantly, you transform into a man of focus, strength, and inner control. Remember, this is not a game. It's a mindset. It's about becoming the kind of man who doesn't need to chase, because his value speaks for itself. So the next time you feel the urge to break silence, to send that desperate text, to bend your frame just to get her attention, stop, breathe, ask yourself, am I being led by her or by my own principles? Be stoic, stand tall, ignore her, and watch what happens next. If you found this video powerful, hit that like button, subscribe for more Stoic tactics, and share this with someone who needs to hear it today. Because at the end of the day, men who master silence master themselves.